1-yard line, Seattle in their own territory as we peek into the huddle. Dave Craig has to have a few butterflies, Bob.
Oh, you know he is a little bit nervous today, but he'll get over them after a series or two.
Kurt Warner. Little surge at the end. May have picked up the first down to the 49-yard line. 7, maybe 8 yards. Let's see where they mark it. Rulon Jones with the tackle. They're going to spot it very close to the first down chain. Red Cashin, the referee. No, they want the change to come out. We talked about Dave Craig, played at Milton in Wisconsin. Well, Anthony Earl, the governor of the state of Wisconsin, has proclaimed today Dave Craig Day in the state of Wisconsin. And of course, Rudy Gadini, his former coach, has joined the celebration back where it is cold outside. First down. Defensively for the Denver Broncos, Barney Chavis at left end. Reuben Carter started nose tackle. Don Latimer will also be in there, of course, and Rulon Jones. The linebackers, Jim Ryan outside. Moving inside, Steve Busick. Pro Bowler Randy Gradishar, who's retiring at the end of the season. And always exciting, Tom Jackson. Here's Warner. Cut off outside. Comes back in. Still picks up about 4 yards on the play. Denver, 48-yard line, maybe the 47. Second down and 6. Let's look at the secondary for the Denver Broncos. Louis Wright, Pro Bowler on the left corner. Mike Harden, he has been tough on the right side. Key man in the secondary, Dennis Smith, strong safety, 4 interceptions. He has 5 sacks, and Steve Foley, very solid at free safety.
Last play, Charlie, for the Seahawks was a quick snap. They got out the line of scrimmage and they snapped the ball. Good call. It makes the Bronco defense get set a little sooner.
First 3 plays, Kurt Warner. Craig to throw. Fires over the middle. Passes complete. Tight end Charlie Young. First down. You'll be hearing from the sellout crowd here at the Kingdom. First down. 38-yard line of Denver.
And a good call by Chuck Knox, getting the first pass under Craig's belt. Obviously a little bit nervous coming into his first playoff game. An easy pass, an easy read. Let me complete it and go on to some tougher ones later.
The crowd could be a factor. It could be the home dome advantage for the Seahawks. The remaining back is Kurt Warner. Cuts inside. Defense thinks that he has him stopped. Maybe for a loss of a yard, he manages to pick up 5. To the 33, second down and 5. Kurt Warner, the rookie out of Penn State, leading rusher in the conference, 6 100-yard games. And Seattle has won all 6 of those ball games. Chuck Knox, that is Chick Harris, the coach with him. He sends in, flashes in the offensive signal. Let's call it second down and 6 at the 34. Warner straight at the middle, inside the 20-yard line. 19-yard line, gain of 14, gain of 15, first down.
It's a good look at the lines, the offensive lines. Walker pulling out. This play goes right up the middle. It's surprising when you get into the statistics and find out where Warner is running the football. You think he's running wide a lot because he's got such great speed. As we look at the blocking right here, great block.
Blair Bush.
The reason being he runs inside so well. Very successful.
Here's Warner again. 3 yards to the 16. He's second down and 7. A scramble for the ball at the bottom of the pile. Seahawks helping the officials. Kurt Warner, 36 yards, 6 carries, a 6-yard average to open up the ball game. 4.3 yards, his average over the regular season. Pete Metzelaars, one of the tight ends, in the contest.
The opening drive, no surprise for the Seahawks. Chuck Knox wanted to get his ground game established. Kurt Warner carrying the ball most of the time. When they do throw, it's short and safe to get the offense on track, get them moving down the field.
Spotted at the 17-yard line, so it is 2nd down and 8. This is the 8th play of the drive. Charlie Young, the tight end, in motion. Great time, end zone, touchdown.
He's looking for Largent the whole way, throws the ball inside, away from Louis Wright. And we'll take another look at it. Largent has had a lot of success over the years against number 20, Louis Wright. Louis got him pretty well covered. The throw is right there.
Norm Johnson to attempt the point after. Bush with the snap, Zorn with the hold. It is good. 10 minutes, 18 seconds left to go. First quarter. The Seahawks lead it 7-0. Craig to Larson, the combination. 62 yards in the drive, 8 plays, took just over 4.5 minutes.
They hit him in the middle, they hit him in the middle, they hit him in the middle, and then they knocked him out with Largent.
Just like you said they would do. Norm Johnson to kick up either to Zach Thomas or Steve Wilson. Steve Wilson to the 20. 24-yard line. Mark Hicks with the tackle. 20 yards on the return. So Denver will move on offense for the first time in the ball game with Steve DeBerg returning at quarterback. Sammy Winder, when Denver wins, he gets about 99 yards a game. Very steady at the other running back is Nathan Poole. The rookie from San Diego State, Pitt Sampson, he's a burner. Key man in the offense, Steve Watson. Big play man. Ron Egloff more as a blocker. We don't expect him to catch that many balls. First down Denver, their own 24. Nathan Poole stopped by free safety John Harris. And the wave starts to roll. Section by section around the Kingdom. Gain of 4 on the last play. To the 28, 2nd down and 6. DeBerg to throw on 2nd down. He goes deep to Watson. No flag. Overthrow. Dave Brown. Single coverage.
Interesting the different starts as we look at the offensive line of the Broncos.
Dave Studdard on the left side along with Keith Bishop. He'll also be the snapper. The center is Bill Bryant. On the right side, Paul Howard and Ken Lanier. 3rd down and 6 Denver. On offense, they face their first crucial play. Steve DeBerg in his 7th year. Extra men in the secondary. 3 wide receivers. From the shotgun. Incomplete. Jesse Miles, the intended receiver. Don Dufek picked him up in the secondary. It will be 4th down and 6. First punt of the ball game. An inauspicious start for the Denver offense.
Well, it's tough to come up here and play. The fans are yelling and screaming, and it's very tough offensively to get something going with that noise. But it's interesting, the contrast of the 2 offensive series. Denver coming out, throwing the ball down the field, deep down the field. Seattle comes out, throws the short stuff, gets the offense moving.
Luke Prestridge will be kicking to Paul Johns. Up on the wing, Kenny Easley and Gregory Johnson. Paul Johns, third in the conference in punt returns. It is low, hangs up pretty good. The nose turns over and comes down at the 27-yard line. Johns to the 35, good return, 40, spins away. Returns to the 46-yard line. Ken Woodard, special teams MVP for the Broncos, made the tackle. The punt, 45 yards. The return, 19 yards. We'll be back in just a moment. 9 minutes and 5 seconds. Time remaining. We're in the first quarter. Seattle leading Denver by a score of 7-0. Dave Craig to Steve Largent, 17-yard touchdown pass, 62-yard drive in 8 plays. Seattle from their own 46. Kurt Warner and Cullen Bryant, the running backs. Cullen Bryant. And power inside across the 50, a gain of 5 to the Denver 49. It'll be second down and 5. Reuben Carter, the nose tackle, the man who brought him down.
As you can see from the graphic there, Cullen, only 27 rushes all year. He's not going to be carrying the ball very much, but you have to run him every now and then just to try and keep the defense honest. Of course, Denver's saying, you ain't fooling us. We're going to keep looking for Warner.
Good ball handler. In the NFL, he has handled the ball 1,121 times in his career. Only 10 fumbles. Second down, 5. Craig going deep. Incomplete. Paul Johns, intended receiver. Steve Foley, Mike Harton with the cover.
As you saw Dave just throw his hands up and say, well, it was worth a shot. Really, there was a safety deep in the middle of the field. Foley was back there. I think they was expecting some other coverage and didn't get it, because here we'll take a look at it. See Foley, 43 at the bottom of your screen. He will be back deep in the secondary. Tries to look him off, throws the ball deep downfield. Foley is in pretty good shape. Johns is a big play man, averaging 20 yards a reception.
Craig completing 2 of 3 for 17 yards and a touchdown. Mark it at the 50, not the 49. Third down and 6. First sack of the ball game, Ken Woodard. Woodard coming from an outside linebacker spot. Got to Dave Craig. Now, Craig is sacked a lot. Bob talked about that.
Indecision as to reading the coverages downfield. His feet start moving around, and sometimes it's not the offensive line's fault, but rather the quarterback. Problem with Elway earlier, not being able to read and not wanting to get rid of the football. That was a good example of David Craig holding it on too long. Should have got rid of it.
Lost in 11, 4th and 17. Jeff West to kick. The nose turns over, comes down, a good carry on it to the 18-yard line. Here's Zach Thomas, tripped up. Eric Lane, captain of the special teams, made the tackle. 43 yards on the kick. 6-yard return. Hang time 4.6 seconds. Here in the Kingdome, a very comfortable 72 degrees. The wind chill factor, 72 degrees. We just checked Mile High Stadium in Denver, where this ball game might have been played. The temperature is 0, the wind at 8 miles an hour, and you saw the wind chill factor -22.
It's a little bit
place like no. Sammy Winder, Nathan Poole in the backfield. Steve DeBerg, the quarterback. This is Winder. Good surge for the right side of the offensive line. Jeff Bryant with the tackle for the Seahawks. A gain of 6 to the 30. Second down and 4.
Sammy Winder having a good year, Charlie, as far as a running back in a pass-oriented offense is concerned, over 750 yards, and is really the key man as far as carrying the load on the ground for the Broncos.
Winder, the ball carrier. Winder, you may notice, has tape on his right thumb. Joe Nash leads the defense. He has a fractured thumb. He'll have it operated on after the season is over, but what it does, it takes Winder, you can see the tape on his right hand, it takes him out of the pass offense as a receiver. It's okay when he takes a handoff, but they're not that sure when he is receiving.
I like his headwear, too.
Nice as a helmet.